Welcome, creatures of all ages. My name is Osimus Tarkus, and we are actually went live like 5 minutes ago. Welcome, Edo Godoy. Thank you so much for coming again. But yeah, we actually went live 5 minutes ago on Kara's channel. But you know, I wanted to give people a few moments to hop in on my end. So that's why I had my intro up. So today we'll be drawing and listening to Vaporwave in the background while you do Warhammering. I wouldn't have it any other way. But yeah. No, but yeah, this is Warhammer Armies project. This is a. Hold on a second. Let me just. Tabletop simulator. Tabletop simulator. There we go. So yeah, Warhammer Armies project is a fan version of Warhammer Fantasy 8th Edition. Where that has really expanded magic items, magic lores, different factions, different units for every faction, and today we are having a kaiju battle. Wait, get your stuff out. You got your stuff out, right? Can you do it now? You don't have it, do you? Okay, go to... Did you save it? Okay, so you know what you mean by collect the models is you go to a mod, you collect the you select all the models you want, you save them, and then in the place you want to spawn them, you copy and paste them. Okay, Lizard, Amazons. Okay, we are. Feel free to yap as much as you want. Oh, right. Right. You guys can't hear Kara, so thank you so much, Edo. I need to put on Discord. Audio output capture. Discord. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not the right one. Look, I haven't done this in a while, so... Okay, game application audio. Let's go to Discord. Okay, let's see if this is working now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's working now. It's working now. It's only picking up you. All right.
Okay.
Anyway,
Good old scuff.
yeah, good old stuff. Anyways, back to the grind of painstakingly picking out models one by one. Let's see. You have a
We're doing the introductory thing. You never introduced me to the model picking.
okay. First of
The
yeah. They can hear you now. So Dread. Okay, so I need to actually retrieve a entirely new Dread Saurian. Hold on a second. Warhammer, Lizardmen.
Cloud Manager, scripting, workshop upload. Yeah. Oh, let's resume game.
Dread. Why don't... Okay, so... I've seen people use Dreadsaurians on. Um, I've seen people actually use Dreadsaurians in Tabletop Simulator, but
Okay.
okay, let's try this mod.
Okay.
Dread. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Okay, here it is. Can you see it?
I can. Look at the little guy. He's so cute.
All right. Cara insisted that we homebrew an option to bring along a Dreadsaurian, basically this little kaiju here. But not only bring along a Dreadsaurian, bring along a Amazon matriarch riding it.
Yep.
Okay, so what else did you bring? You brought Serpent Priestess.
Yep.
Okay, first of all, Amazons. Why don't let's bring out the Amazon we had before and see if and see what we can take from there.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, so we have a mistress here. We have a serpent priestess here. These are your characters.
Okay.
Skirmishers. These are your skirmishers. So
Yeah, 2 units of 15. Yeah, and they were the full company, so that's 5, 10, 15. So, oh! I'm still surprised that you can do that so quickly.
it's selecting, copying, and pasting.
Okay.
Otherwise, huntresses, warriors.
Yeah, huntresses are the mounted, they are the, what is it called? They're like Culkin riders, except...
On jaguars, right.
Yeah, they're jaguars. and they're a core unit.
Correct. What else did we have? Piranha warriors, right? We have that too.
Yep, there's the Piranha warriors. Because those little guys are expensive. They are indeed expensive.
And bolt throwers, right?
Throwers, yeah, we have them in the background, right there. Oh.
Now to get the tough parts out, the snake swarms. Snake swarms. Luckily there are actually models for that, so...
Oh, look at the little guys! Boop.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, you do that by selecting them all and holding down and pressing a number in order to order them into ranks and order them into rows.
Oh, okay.
Pretty neat, huh?
That is neat.
And now let's see. And now the huntresses, the jaguar riders. Huntress.
Gag entries. Here's Diana, here's Mount Lady, a Transformer, an Iron Giant, and a Titan.
Is that what they're saying in your chat?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to be clear. So both doors, we have that. Oh, we still need the Jaguar Warriors, right?
Yeah, the 20 unit of Jaguar Warriors plus the whole thing.
Jaguar Warriors, right?
What's the little blue axe? Oh, it's a champion.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
They're wearing face print. They're... Yeah, this unit is gonna be squishy as all hell.
Okay, so Dreadsorian, the Serpent Priestess, Mistress, Skirmishers, Snake Swarms, Huntresses, Warriors, Piranhas, Jaguars, and Bolt Throwers. I think that's everything.
Let's see. Skirmishers, Warriors, yep. Piranha Warriors. Yep, we got everything.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I was planning to have like sort of a dynamic introduction, but a dynamic, dramatic introduction, but you know, things do not go always as planned. You know, apparently there's some movie with a famous line where a guy says, "I finally found out why why hot dogs come in packages of 10, but."
That was, I think it was Bulletproof Monk.
Yeah, it's Bulletproof Monk.
that was a decently good movie.
Yeah, but that movie is one of the most hilariously bad lines in history. Where, yeah, I finally found out why why hot dogs come in packages of 10 and hot dog buns come in packages of 8. Because things don't always work out as you think they will.
I thought it was like if you run out of like buns, you always have a dog or something like that. It was meant to be like ye old Asian wisdom, but brought up to the modern times. Like you can always have a hot dog.
Huh.
Because it was meant to be like the positive aspect of it.
Oh. But yeah, let's explain our army. So, anyways, so how this is going to? So first of all, we do have a couple of homebrewed rules for Malone's army. The first is, of course, the obvious elephant in the room.
It's not an elephant. It's a gigantic lizard.
That's on one hand, and the other are an upgrade we decided to give Amazons just to make it more thematic, which is traps.
Yep.
Caravoy still too low. No, too low. All right, I'll bring it up.
Whoa, I'm still low. That's
yeah. It's because I had kept it deliberately low because you're using the same source that is for my other games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't just share my screen like you do. I compartmentalize everything.
Yeah, that is both a blessing and a curse for me.
But yeah, so let's just go through every individual part of the of your army. So okay. At the top of again, there is the elephant in the room. There is the
Dreadsorian.
The Dreadsorian. It is the mount of his matriarch. It has 0. I can clearly hear he now.
He.
Yes, that's you. All right, so there is a matriarch, an Amazon Lord in it, an Amazon matriarch in it that has a total of that has only one magic item, a Talisman of Preservation, which means that this absolute unit is going to have a 4-up ward save. We also have a serpent priestess over here with the level 2. What lore does she take?
I'm taking life just to make it simple.
Okay. What does the Tiara of Serena do?
That allows me to re-roll the what's it called? Spells. So even if it gets dispelled or if it fails, I could choose to try that spell again.
Oh, I see. So just reroll the whole thing.
It allows me to go again.
Yes, reroll.
So so it instead it's like let's say you dispel the spell I just cast. So I'm like, okay, well, ordinarily you can't cast the same spell, but with the tiara says, yeah, you could just try and go for that spell again. So I can cast 2 of the same spell in the same go.
Oh, okay.
It's actually really good.
So then there's also Mistress. She has additional 2 hand weapons.
Yes.
And she's just there to add a bit of a punch to the Jaguar Warriors.
I have a feeling that the Jaguar Warriors are probably better. I just didn't have a place to put her. Because, like, I had extra points, but I just didn't know what to do with it. Because it wasn't enough.
Yeah, it's a cheap way of adding a bit more stopping power to the front rank.
Correct.
Alright, then we have 2 units of skirmishers. So, like I said, any infantry... We've decided that any infantry model can take traps. The infantry unit can take traps. The idea is that if they... if a unit does a feign flight from the front, or flees, if one of these units is charged from the front and it flees either normally or a feign flight, then the trap can activate and an effect can be placed on the charging unit.
Correct.
So the first unit of skirmishers, let's just color them a bit differently to. Okay. So the pink unit has toxic punjies.
Okay.
Booby traps. So it's all models in the charging enemy unit must pass an initiative test or take a strength 3 poisoned hit. If 25% or more of the models fail the test, the unit's movement is halved. And if the charged unit is in a forest, the initiative test is taken at a -1 penalty. And the second unit has toxic darts, which basically means that a charging unit is showered in toxic darts. It takes 2d6 strength 2 poisoned hits. And if the charged unit is in a forest, this is increased to 3d6 hits.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and traps can only be used once.
Yes. Well, one-use traps.
Then we have 2 snake swarms, sort of tar pits.
They're kind of tar pits, yeah. They're just there to tie a unit down.
Yeah, and finally, then there are huntresses. 10 Jaguar Warriors. As far as I can see, most Amazon cavalry are fast cavalry.
Yes.
And they have the added bonus of being able to run through forests, which cavalry can't easily do otherwise. We also have some warriors spear warriors just to fill out points.
Yeah, more or less, because it was in that same category where I couldn't afford to give the mistress a shield and a spear, so I'm like, What do I do? Where do I put her?
They can still flank. They can still pull off a flank attack.
Yeah.
Then we have Piranha Warriors. These Piranha Warriors have Sun Staves, which are basically the old one weapons that shoot lasers. So
they are very fun.
yeah, they are basically like quick-to-fire mobile muskets.
I always thought of them as you ever watch Stargate?
No, I know that unlike unlike in Star Trek where where the people on the ship try to interfere with tribal societies as long as as little as they can. The people in Stargate just freely waltz into other worlds and give the people their guns.
Yeah, they do. They just walk in, it's like, here's some guns.
Yeah. So,
God bless America. And then later on, it does become like the world. Because they
Again, Egger Eric Sean has asked if I am mogging, and the answer is no, but I am mewing, and I don't even know what that means.
To mog is to make fun of or to poke cheers. Mewing is the thing where you eat a ball, and then you use that to train your muscle. Your facial muscles?
Wait, so you chew on a ball? Sigma, look like you're mewing. No,
Yes.
I am skibbity edging.
Oh, dear God!
Okay, anyway, so yeah, what were you? No, yeah, you were saying about Stargate, right?
Oh yeah. Stargate. They have these stabs, like these gigantic pole arms, and they press a button and it launches a gigantic condensed energy laser. It almost looks like a plasma ball from like 40K or something. It's actually really cool. I like Stargate. I like Stargate a lot.
Yeah, I used to watch it. You know, when I was a kid, when we didn't have streaming services, I would sometimes just creep into my mom's room, turn on the TV, and start watching Sci-Fi Channel.
Oh.
I like this show called Beastmaster.
Oh my God, Beastmaster. That was crap. What was his name? Oh God, I can't remember the guy's name. The actor's name. But he was the guy with the disc, right? He was like the male Xena.
Yeah. Well, no, the male Xena is Hercules.
Oh, it was Hercules.
Wait, is it the same? Wait, is it the same guy who plays Beastmaster?
I don't know. I could have sworn it was, but maybe you're right. I could be getting the two mixed up.
Anyways, these are Jaguar Warriors. They are elite ambushing troops.
They are really nasty. Would you like me to tell you what they have?
They have claws of the old ones, right?
They have claws of the old ones, which are really, really good. And they also have the banner that gives them the killing special rule.
Killing blow special. Wait, they have killing blow. Very nice.
Yes, they have killing blow.
And
they have no armor because the only armor that they could take is a shield.
That's always how it is. But yeah, otherwise, and finally there are two bolt throwers. They're pretty ordinary bolt throwers.
Just random bolt throwers because I had the points. It's like, well, I can't afford a Stegodon. I can't afford a thing. What can I afford with the last bit of my rare? Since the Dreadsaurian took up all of that.
365 points. You could take a couple of. Let me think. You could take a small unit of what is it? The Elite Guard. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, I could have. But that would be like, because I looked at the elite guard. The elite guard is interesting, but damn, they need to be in a big block in order to be useful.
Yeah, because they have pole arms.
Yeah.
So they're glass cannons, like almost everything in the army.
Yeah, everything is either glass cannons or just like these are like weird ghetto witch elves that are technically stronger than witch elves because of that weird thing, but they are weird. But I think they'll die faster than witch elves.
Well, largely because witch elves have like initiative 6.
Yeah.
They will strike before the witch elves will strike before the majority of human units.
Yeah.
So
that's the benefit of like the elves T3 toughness 3 army is that they have high initiative, so you're gonna hit first.
So yeah, on my end, so I was just trying to think. There are only 2 ways orcs would end up facing Amazons. One is orc pirates.
Orc pirates could be fun.
Freebooters.
Yeah, the freebooters. Get ready for crumping.
And the other is savage orcs, because there are savage orcs in Illustria.
Yeah, there's savage orcs pretty much everywhere.
So I decided to make a savage orc army, entirely savage orcs. We have 2 orc mobs of savage orcs with spears and shields.
Ooh.
And
nice.
We also have a mob of 20. Those are 24 or 24 stacks. We have a mob of 20 savage orc big guns, meaning weapon skill 4 and strength 4.
Oh damn.
There are 20 of them. They also have shields and spears, and they have the war banner, which gives them +1 to combat res.
Oh, okay.
And then we also have the one shock troop, 2 shock troop units of orc big guns with additional hand weapons.
Ah.
And finally, we have our 2 big guys. We have a orc war boss on a wyvern. No, not an orc war boss. Oh, not an orc boss. Weird knob.
Yeah, he's the caster.
Yeah, 400 something points. Let me just see. He has the beast lure glyphs. Yeah, he has the beast lure glyphs, which, let me see, which is an arcane item. The caster may cast one of their spells with a casting value of 10 maximum without using any power dice. The spell counts as having been cast on their minimum casting value and may be dispelled as normal.
That's still pretty good. Because whenever you need that one spell, you just go boop.
Alright, then we have, yeah, he also has a potion of healing, which means he can drink it to regain D3 wounds.
Nice.
And finally he has, I'm really sorry I brought this, but it but it makes sense considering the place where the place these guys are in. The Collar of Zorga. War beasts, monstrous creatures, monsters, and all mounts require 6s to hit the bearer.
Yeah, that's gonna be nasty.
Yeah, so in addition, the wearer can attempt to take control of any creatures in base contact mentioned above at the start of each close combat phase. Each player rolls a d6 for each beast and adds the unmodified leadership of the wearer of the collar and each beast he is trying to control. If the orc player scores equal or higher, he takes control of that beast, who will now attack any friendly models in base contact for the remainder of the close combat phase, including stomps but not impact hits. If there are no friendly models for the beast to attack, it simply makes no attacks this round.
Yep, it is that collar, that stupid little collar. that could be nasty.
And finally, we have the absolute unit amongst absolute units, the Bone Grinder Giant.
This guy right here. Oh.
So, a little bit of lore. Bone Grinder Giants mostly live in the old world, mainly Bretonia. However, I'm just gonna say this is actually one of the original fallen Sky Titans, and that just wandered over that long ago wandered over to Lustria, and after the fall and was isolated from the rest of his kin, degenerated into a giant.
Nice.
So, twice as large as a typical giant.
I thought it was like 3 times or 4 times as large.
Well, I don't want to make him that much bigger.
Ah, okay.
So, strength, movement 10, strength 8, toughness 8, and 10 wounds.
Nice. That's gonna be nasty.
Well, also has special attacks, but, hold on a second. Also has special attacks, but this is the guy's different because he has the option of not only picking up and potentially squashing infantry models. He also has the option of grappling and crushing and just bear hugging and crushing monsters.
Nice.
Like, seriously, he is capable of bear hugging and just one-shotting enemy monsters. That's brutal.
Jeez. Yeah,
a monster among monsters. Okay, Gaynegger, Eric Sean, you need to stop, or else I'm going to ban you.
Oh, okay. You doing alright over there?
Yeah, he's saying some really dirty stuff.
Ah. The atypical thing.
Yeah.
All right. Dude.
Okay, I think I am going to... Yeah, I mean, it's kind of my responsibility to handle things like this.
Okay.
But, yeah, anyways...
All right, we are ready to go. Oh, what do we do for the train?
Random generation, remember?
Okay. Well, for chat as well.
Okay, so, let's see. Let me just bring up scenario. Hello, I'm not wearing underwear. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? It's an alternate account. Is this guy seriously making a different account every time?
Yeah, they can. Either that or they have a bunch of them all at once.
I have never been actually gotten so many followers that I've and attracted attention to the point where I've had to deal with this.
Oh, must be the Warhammer Armies project.
Yes, I think that's what it is.
It brings out the best and worst in people.
No, no. Warhammer's Armies project, in my experience, has a pretty positive. Oh, for fuck's sake! We can do this. I can do this all day. I'm planning to be on the stream for maybe another 3 hours.
The Captain America. I can do this all day. You could also put them into silent mode.
I am. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm hiding all their messages.
Mm. So that it makes it easier in some cases.
Okay. Anyways. Oh my god.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm currently being assaulted, as the warlord of Thrax, Thrax. I have to take hecklers. I have to take hecklers. With a smile on my face after I sack their city, cities and enslave their loved ones.
I'm all for enslavement.
No. Slavery is bad. Um,
But it can also be good.
No, it cannot. It cannot. No. Before you say anything, let me tell you something about economics. Slavery is unproductive.
Oh yeah.
Slavery is unproductive for an economy because slaves do not have an economic incentive to actually work harder.
Yeah, this is also true.
Again,
But I am just massively joking.
again, I can do this all day. I think.
Ah.
So slavery is inherently unproductive. It is very good for the slave owners themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, it is very good for the slave owners themselves because think about it this way. Suppose a slave owner can produce $4 of 4 units of product. A plantation owner. He can choose to do two things. He can choose to to buy slaves, and at which point the costs are at their minimum. So, okay, that's it. I'm ending the stream.
Wait, is it actually getting that bad?
Yes, he keeps on making different accounts.
Oh, bend over.